I dropped my phone down an elevator shaft in Vegas. Hello everyone, my name is Gwen and today I have a lot of laundry to fold. Here is the first basket and here's the second one. Just a little overflowed. It's literally everywhere. So I thought that instead of like folding my laundry literally by myself, probably contemplating life, what if I like told like a story while folding all of the laundry that I have yet to fold, because I hate folding laundry and I thought might as well tell a story while I do it and possibly talk about other things, because I just think that I would just rather do that than just fold my laundry alone, because I hate it. If you hate it too, I feel that. I literally hate folding laundry. I literally wish it would just fold itself. So I was like, I'm just gonna tell a story while I do it, because why not? I literally, like, why not? So today I'm gonna be telling a story of something that I did when I was 15 years old and I was in Las Vegas. So first of all, if it's like starting in Vegas, it's already probably gonna be pretty bad. My cousin, she was doing this like competition thing for like sports, and then for some reason me, my mom, and my sister were invited to go. It was in like August, I think. So it was like right before school started. Literally no one wants to be in Arizona when it's like August, because it's so hot. Like it's just after July and it's just like ridiculous. So we were like, hey, we should probably go, because I had never been to Las Vegas before and I was like, ooh, it's lit out there. And when you're that old, going to Vegas, it's like pretty much pointless. Like it's essentially like, what are you gonna do there? Like I was 15, like I didn't even know like what alcohol was. I hadn't really been interested in alcohol from the beginning and I still kind of am not interested in it. So anyway, I tend to go on tangents a lot in general. So if that happens, it's just my brain. So just bear with me. We like drove down to Vegas. I was like, oh my god, it's lit. Like there's like, whoa, there's like a lot of people here and it's like smells like cigarettes, and like that's like common with like cities, I guess. New York, California, like, you know, those kinds of places that are like important. I don't know, like or there's a lot of people and there's like, I don't know, there's just like opportunity. I don't know, like you know. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. We were in Vegas and I was like, oh my god.
So basically I was like, oh my god.
We like went to this hotel and it was this like kind of like cute hotel. Like it was like one of those touristy hotels, and like there's this picture of my sister at the time like dancing to a One Direction song, and I don't know why this picture makes me laugh so hard, but I love her so much. It was taken in the hotel room that we stayed in, and it was I don't know why it's like the funniest picture ever, but definitely more stuff happens like other than that makes that trip highly memorable. So let me just preface this by saying that. So then I don't know when it happened, but pretty much like we went on this, I think it's called the Space Needle, or I don't know if that's, maybe that's in Canada, I don't know. I'll like put a picture or like a description of it here, because I don't remember what it's called. It like has like 2 or 3 roller coaster kinds of places, and I remember going on it and it is terrifying because you're like way up in the sky, and like there's this one ride where you pretty much just like go all the way down, and like it literally feels like you're about to like fall off of the roller coaster on to the ground. Like it's like terrifying, and I could not go on that one because I'm scared of heights. Like it is terrifying, and I was not about to do that. I don't know if I'm scared of heights anymore, but like at the time I was terrified of heights. Like I could not stand heights. Like that intolerable, like absolutely intolerable. So pretty much I didn't want to go on that one, so I decided to go on the other one, which is pretty much like you like shoot up into the sky really fast. And dude, this picture literally like the funniest picture I'd ever seen in my life. I was genuinely terrified. I wasn't trying to like act a certain way. I was literally just like so petrified and scared. Like I just remember like shooting straight up and just like feeling like the world is just like, it was so scary. Like if I went on it now, I don't know what would happen, but I don't know if the same thing would happen. I'm not sure, but like at the time I was, dude, that was the first highlight of the trip. So that was really fun times. So that was not the last time that I would experience something wild in Vegas while I'm 15 years old and literally don't care about alcohol. I still don't, but basically, so we get back to the hotel and you know, we're just kind of hanging out, we're chilling because we're tired, and I had just released a lot of adrenaline and I was tired, so we just kind of hung out for a while. Like I remember we were just hanging out, and then we decided to go out to dinner. I'm walking into the elevator and I drop my phone, and you know that little slit, that little like opening that is like in elevators, that like little slit, and it's just like endless, like you just look down and it's just like you're looking into the abyss. Well, you see, so I dropped my phone and it like tilts, you know, it like tilts a little bit because it's like right over the crack, and it like tilts. I kid you not, it slides down, it tilts, and it like bye, like adios, like it. I dropped my phone down an elevator shaft in Vegas. So we all are just looking at it like in complete disbelief, like we're just like, that just happened, and I'm like, that just happened. And if you know me in person, like it is not uncommon for things like this to happen to me. Like this is just something that happens to me, and then for some reason when I was in Vegas, it just kind of amplified like the likelihood of something like that happening to me. So we're all just like, oh my god, Gwen's phone just fell down an elevator shaft. So we all go downstairs because we're pretty much panicking. My auntie is like a wild, crazy, I love her so much, but she is wild. Like when she wants to be wild, like she can be wild. And she literally went down. She was like, let me speak to your manager. Like she was up in the receptionist's face like about this. She was like, we need to talk to someone, like we need to get this phone out of the thing. And like she was pretty much just like asking them like, hey, like we need to get this girl's phone out of like wherever it went to, because like she pretty much like explained what happened. All right, like calm down. Like she was telling her to calm down because my aunt was like going crazy, and I was like, oh my god, like I was like over in the corner, like just like so petrified and embarrassed because of the problem, like the situation that I had created. Again, like stuff like this happening to me is not uncommon. Like this, like similar situations have happened throughout my life. So if you guys want to like hear other stories that are like similar to this, just let me know, because this is not the first time something like this has happened, but I think it's hilarious. But at the time I was petrified, dude. I was like, pretty much my aunt, she's just like yelling at the people like at the hotel receptionist desk, and it's just like, I'm like, god damn, dude, like I really did that. So after waiting around for like hours, someone finally is able to go down to get it. So they bring up my phone to us, and this is what it looks like. Obliterated, just absolutely obliterated. It was terrible. So like that was my first like crazy experience in Vegas. I mean, coming from a person like me, that is a crazy experience in Vegas, like wild, crazy experience, because I've never really liked alcohol. Like it's so weird. Like, it really is just honestly something that I don't really understand, because yeah, I'll like drink sometimes, but like I will either get like a really bad stomach ache, or like I'll get like really emotional. I'm a very emotional person. If you did not know that about me, here you go. Like, this is me letting you know, like, I am emotional. Like, I get emotional. It's really freaking embarrassing sometimes, but I have learned to embrace it because there's no getting away from that. And it's clear at this point, I am 22 years old. It just is what it is, you know what I mean? So, what was I saying? Like I said, I really go on tangents like so bad. Like, it's pretty freaking bad. So yeah, alcohol doesn't really work for me because it makes me more emotional than I already am as a normal person, which is already a lot. So we don't have great times together. No, we do not. So basically that was my first story of something crazy that went down in Vegas. That was wild. The next time I went to Vegas, I was in college, I believe, which was recently. It was actually a year ago when I was able to travel and leave my house. Yeah. I went with my best friend Perlisa. She is literally my life, my love, and my life. She is everything to me, and like we went to Vegas together and it was a super fun time. And that was a year ago, and I have not traveled really since that happened, I don't think. Actually, that wasn't even a year ago. That was in like September or something, because she turned 21 on September 8th, so we just went to celebrate her 21st birthday there, and it was really fun and I loved it. But yeah, I don't think I've traveled since then. I actually just went on a road trip up to Idaho this past, I think we got back like 2 weeks ago, or like a 1 week, I don't even know. Time is weird recently because I haven't had to keep track of time because that's just how it has been. And we know this. I'm currently in school for trombone performance this past spring 2020. So I have a degree and I didn't even get to freaking get a graduation. I just have my diploma. I have a diploma now. So I graduated college, but I didn't even get to like get a graduation because of the Rona, the big Rona. And I'm also about to start grad school. I'm a graduate student right now. That's really weird to say, but I am. I'm about to go to grad school in the fall. I don't know if I'm actually about to go because of the Rona, but I am scheduled to start a master's degree in the fall, and I'm like very uncomfortable with this realization. I just think that's so crazy, like how I just graduated college. Like, I just graduated college, but like it doesn't even feel real right now though, because of everything happening. And like the fact that it is not how I pictured my graduation by any means, because I pretty much didn't even get a graduation. Like, it was just like, oh, like you got your degree, here's like an email about it, and then I got my diploma in the mail. And that's basically how that happened. Graduated college literally in my house. Why do we leave our houses? Because basically you could pretty much do anything from home. That has kind of been obvious this whole time that we have been going through this whole situation. So that's pretty freaking crazy. But anyway, yeah, I'm about to start grad school for trombone performance starting this next fall. So I'm excited for that. That's just what you gotta do, dude. So I start grad school very soon, and that's fun. And then something else going on is this whole Black Lives Matter thing. I don't want to talk about it too much because I kind of get emotional about it. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I tend to get emotional about things that I care about a lot. This I care about a lot. My best friend Perlisa, who I had just talked about, is African American, and she has received, like, at least I have seen people act a certain way towards her and like tell her things throughout even our like high school experience together. We pretty much spent all of high school together and I loved every second of it with her, honestly. There were parts of high school that sucked, but like because I had her by my side pretty much the entire time, it was so much better. I literally don't think I could have gotten through high school without her. She's actually in one of my other YouTube videos, in the Spanish video. We had to do like a project together, and that was such a fun video to make. Like seriously, I loved making that video. So if you want to go watch it, it's really funny. Like I still think it's hilarious, and I'm still proud of it to this day. So if you want to go check it out, it's still up and it's really funny. So yeah. But yeah, like seeing people like pretending that racism doesn't exist, it literally, oh god, like I don't want to get into it, like I said, because it really gets me, like it confuses me too much, and the more I try to think about it, the more I like start to lose it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like these people actually think this in their heads, that like pretending that racism doesn't exist is going to make it go away. No. That like the history of like the world, and especially the United States, it has literally been born from the roots of racism. Like that's how our country was built. The foundational idea was literally racism, because Native Americans were here and were told that like what they were doing wasn't okay, and they had to do other stuff instead of the stuff they were doing. That's literally, yeah, that's literally what happened. I literally took a class called Race, Class, and Gender that pretty much taught me all of the stuff that everyone needs to know. Like I just randomly took this class because I needed like a specific credit, and like I was just like, you know, whatever, like I'll just kind of take this class. Literally the best class I've probably taken in my undergrad. I mean, yeah, I've taken music theory and like all of that music class stuff, like oral skills and music history, and all of the hell I have endured to get my degree. Literally 7:30 a.m. oral skills classes, and like whenever I look back, I just remember just like contemplating just like my pure existence, just like, why am I here? Do I really want a degree in this? And here I am today with that degree. I didn't even get a graduation because of a crazy virus that's killing people, and people don't wear masks because I don't know the reason behind that. I really do not. That's another thing that just makes me lose my mind the more I try to conceptualize why people think about it in that way. So yeah, if you're watching this, wear a mask, and if you don't, just wear a freaking mask. Why is it hard? So that's what I have to say about that. Literally, like, there are people dying, and we need to make that not happen so I could go to grad school in fall. I want to actually go to grad school, okay? I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this. Can we please just resume people being around people? Like, I was messaging one of my friends last night, and we were just like, I miss the squad. Like, I don't even hang out with people, like, I don't even hang out with people super often prior to quarantine. But bro, I miss my friends. I miss my peeps. I miss hanging out. I miss just being around my friends. Like, it's just, wear a freaking mask. Why is this hard to do? Why is this hard for you? I don't understand. I was messaging my friend last night at like 12 in the morning, and I was just like, yo, like, I miss you and I miss everyone. And he was like, I miss you too, man. Like, I just really want us to just be together again. I'm like, I know. Like, literally, like, we cannot have another semester of Zoom calls. We can't. Okay. Ugh. Like, literally, at the end of last semester, my willpower was being tested to the gods, because Zoom call classes are not the same as in-person lessons. Like, they're just not the same. And the fact that like people are just being so, I don't know, ignorant, but just like, I don't even know what to describe it, like refusing to do something that just like helps people around them. I literally can't even come up with a word, because it's like it isn't compassion, but just considerate. Like, why can't you just be considerate of other people and like everyone around you, because we're literally gonna have another shutdown because of it. So yeah, anyway, so I'm just kind of ranting about like the world and like just what I've seen from other people and stuff. Like, it like started off as like a story time of like, this is what happened when I traveled like 5 years ago, and I can't travel anymore because of this, this, and this. And I don't know why people can't realize the truth about the world and how our country was founded, and why people don't know that racism is like the roots of America. I'm sorry if I offended anyone by literally giving you the truth. I'm not sorry. People need to know, okay? I'm laying it down. Like, I just don't know why people can just love everyone. Why are we all so bitter? Oh my gosh. Like, people don't need to be so bitter. Like, just freaking, why can we just all just be happy and just survive with each other? I don't know. Anyway, my camera's about to die again, so I'm just gonna go because I feel like I've talked a lot. I still have a lot of laundry to fold, and it's probably gonna take like a really long time. So if you stayed until the end of this video, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!